Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hina's World. Today, we are going to discuss a very important topic that I think each one of us on a daily basis goes through this. Have you heard about the term toxic positivity? If no, then I think it's high time that you should know about this term because a few weeks back when I got to know about this term, I was amazed and I thought that okay, positivity can also be toxic. Yes, it can be. Now, what is toxic positivity? Toxic positivity is a belief that no matter what your situation is, how bad you're feeling, how embarrassed you are, how emotionally disbalanced you are, but in front of everyone, you have to wear a mask and you have to pretend that you are perfectly fine, that you are perfectly okay. That is toxic positivity. That your mindset, now your mind is trained to be positive regardless of whatever situation you are. So, do you think it's good or do you think it's not good? You know what? What is happening these days? It's sometimes the emotions are fake, sometimes the emotions are not real. Most of the time, I should say, because of this terminology, positivity. It is being drilled in our mind so badly that whatever happens, you should always be smiling. Whatever happens, it should always appear that you are fine. And it's not only us, it is all the people around us have done this. Our parents, our family, our kids, our the community in which we are, the teachers, the parents, the students, everything has been surrounded by positive attitude. It is the best thing that can happen to all of us. But we as humans are not designed to be like this. Even the law of nature doesn't allow anything that is same at all times. It can't be winter throughout every zone. It can't be summer throughout every zone. It can't be fall throughout every zone. Everywhere it can't be raining. There is sunshine, there is a thunderstorm, there are different seasons. When God has created different seasons, when God has crafted this whole world differently, everything has its unique characteristic. Why can't our emotions be different at different times? Then you will have less fake people, then you will have more real people. Because if I'm not feeling good about something and I'm able to deliver that message nicely, we don't have to fight every time. We have a way of saying it. I'm not feeling good. I can't do this work now. Please try to understand. But we are being forced to say it politically correct, or we are forced. Our mindset has been trained in such a way that we have our mind is being forced. Our mind is telling ourselves that this is not the right way to say it. The other person is going to mind. The other person is not going to accept it. So the society which we are growing in, this is dangerous basically. This is not going to help us to succeed, but this is like we are developing mindsets which is basically rejecting emotions, and humans are full of emotions. So once we're going to try to accept the other person's view in a way that the other person wants to say it, to deliver it, I think it's going to be much more easier, and people are going to become much more real rather than fake. So basically, what you can do with how to avoid toxic positivity is that, first of all, stop hiding. Stop hiding your feelings. Basically, stop what you are doing right now. It is okay not to be okay. It is okay to express your negative feelings. Can you imagine that how good we are at of being positive, smiling in front of everyone, but actually we are not even able to express the feelings which we are actually going through. That is negative emotions, that is feeling disgusted, that is we don't want to talk to that person, but we are faking it up. We are having a value, face value, which is not true. So it means something which is not true, we are able to do it so professionally, so perfectly, but something which is real is just within us. Don't do that with yourself. Don't do that with anybody else. Second thing is that hear the other person out. Sometimes it is just okay to be a good listener. Please be a good listener. Don't advise, don't suggest, don't give any thoughts of your own. Don't try to show the other person a brighter side every time. Let them speak. Let them just spill out everything what's in their heart. They are going to feel lighter. Because the moment they start and then you start suggesting your good thoughts to them, it doesn't work. They feel that they are not being acceptable, their emotions are not being acceptable. So sometimes you just have to be good listener. Toxic versus non toxic alternatives. Now, what are toxic statements? Look at the brighter side. Oh, wow, you have come so far. Just look at the positive side. Leave back the negatives. All the negatives, just leave behind. And wow, look how much far you have been able to come. It was not easy for you, but see, you have been positive throughout, right? Instead of all these things, just if you can say, I'm listening. I'm there for you. Your feelings are all valid, and I can understand what you're going through. Your feelings are real. Failure is a part of life. It is okay. It is okay not to be okay. And I can completely understand what you're feeling, how you're feeling right now. And happiness is not the only choice. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes it's sad. So it's okay to be sad. You can just spill out everything what's in your heart. You can trust me. I'm here for you. We'll sail through this. Something which helps the other person to be real. Please help people who you really love to be the real ones. You help yourself to be the real one. And when you're going to see the people around you are able to express their positive and negative emotions in a real form, it's going to be a much happier and less toxic society. Thank you so much for listening to this motivational talk, toxic positivity. It has been like, I have learned this. I really wanted to share with all of you. I am trying to apply this. I'm trying to use this non-toxic alternatives in my daily life. So it becomes, I can become more real and I can help other people to also become more real. Please don't give this different direction that we don't have to stay positive, we always have to stay negative. It is just the matter of understanding the concept of toxic positivity and helping people to become more real, to understand their own feelings and other feelings too. And yes, last but not the least, thank you once again for 1000 subscriber. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe Hina's World. I'm going to see you next week with a next interesting topic. Thank you. Bye bye.